What is good, my reflections? What is good, my babies? You are over here with Torithia, baby. Hit that like and subscribe. But we finna take it back when, not way back when, but a little back when. And what we going to back? We're going to that in my cricket letter, hump your back, hump your back, hump your back. They said, Tori, you throw too many cricket letters and hump your backs. And listen, reflects we in Mississippi, baby. Okay. So we are here to talk about the time. You get what I'm saying? They like to talk about how they defeated us. But sometimes I don't feel like they talk about really how they defeated us. Do you hear what I'm saying to your babe? Do you hear what I'm telling you, reflections? Okay. And if you would like to watch a visual kind of about what I'm talking about, there is a movie that you can look at on YouTube, and it is called The Negro Soldier. Baby, this we are here basically talking about a time when they was trying to put them together, baby, the black and the white soldiers, baby. We talking about a time where they kind of turned on their ass. It was a little sit up around her, baby. Because they will like to take certain soldiers into war and try to do mind control on their ass, baby. That's where artificial intelligence come from, all of that, baby. Okay? It comes from, y'all get what I'm saying? They had these soldiers going over there, baby. You get what I'm saying? And doing experiments on their ass. And then when they come back, they be like, that motherfucker ain't the same. No, it ain't just all them bombs dropping and shit they seen over there. Sometimes it's a little bit more big bet. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's really get into it. Okay, it says this we're going back to Camp Van Dorn, okay, which was a U.S. Army post located in Centreville, Mississippi, baby. Okay, and this was a training camp which was from 1942 to 1945. There is a number that you need to remember, reflection 1942 to 1945, because keep in mind the black soldiers was massacred. Basically, they killed all the soldiers in the fall. We know what go on in the fall now of 1943. Okay, so a year after this shit got started, they started killing the black soldiers, baby. Okay, and closed that motherfucker down 2 years later, look like, okay, or renamed it or something. You know how they do, baby. Okay, well, anyway, let's go ahead and let's get into it. It says at that time, the Army had begun intensifying its efforts to recruit blacks, okay? As evidenced by the World War II propaganda film, The Negro Soldier, which is right here playing, okay? It says created in 1943 by the United States Army and released in 1944, but the Army was still racially segregated, okay? So they're saying this movie was created in 1943, but it was put out, y'all get what I'm saying, in 1944. And at the time, it was still, y'all get what I'm saying, they were segregated still, okay? Let's see what went down over there at Camp Van Dorn, baby. Okay, it says in the 364th arrived at Camp Van Dorn in two groups on May the 26th and May the 28th, 1943, okay? Some of which had already survived 3 previous race riots, okay? The race, we wasn't playing back when. You get what I'm saying, baby. Trying to take our shit back, okay? It says, came to the Centerville announcing they were going to clean up the base and surround towns and challenge Jim Crow laws at every turn, baby. Okay, they said they was going to challenge them Jim Crow laws, baby. It says on May the 29th, 1943, a black soldier, William Walker, from the regiment was detained by a white military policeman and questioned, resulting in a fight. So the police, this is, okay, shit, he a military and he a soldier and he's the military police or whatever. And he came and asked him a question. I guess you get what I'm saying. Motherfucker probably came on that prejudice shit and he hit him in the throat. Okay, that's what it sounded like happened. But it resulted in a fight. Okay. It says the county sheriff arrived. The private was shot and killed by the sheriff. Hold on, y'all. They saying that this white military policeman came and said something to this black private, okay, Mr. William Faulkner, who was a soldier in the war. You get what I'm saying? And I'm guessing it resulted in a fight. So they both got to fight and got to tussle or whatever. But when the sheriffs came, the only person that got shot and killed was the black man, Mr. Walker, baby. But come on, let's keep this shit going. Some didn't add up. I think, why both of them didn't get shot? Why both of them didn't get killed? maybe his, I'm trying to see, was the aim off or something in that motherfucker? Okay, anyway, let's keep going. It says shortly after, Black soldiers stormed a supply room and took number of rifles and planned to march on the town. Baby, you know how we get. You know how we get, babe. Stop playing with them. Okay, they said, oh, hell to the motherfucking no. Okay, it says a crowd gathered near the Regional Exchange and a riot squad made of black military policemen fired into the crowd. Baby. Okay, so they, instead of see, okay, they had when they had killed, you get what I'm saying, the other man, because he had got into a little verbal altercation with the, you get what I'm saying, with the white military policeman, baby. So the sheriffs came over there and shot the black man. Didn't ask no questions, did none of this shit, just shot his ass, okay? And so the other black soldiers said, no, 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 no. And they went and they got they shit, baby. They went and got them rifles, baby. They was finna balance the scales out of that motherfucker, baby. And instead of them sending the same white sheriffs and shit to them, baby, because they didn't want them to balance out the scales, they sent our own people in there to shoot at us, baby. That's what they do. That's what they do, baby. Okay. It says allegedly only one soldier was wounded by this exchange, and the soldier returned to their barrack. Okay, so I guess he went out there. He didn't really want to, you get what I'm saying? He didn't want to kill his own people like that and shit, but he still killed one of them. Y'all get what I'm saying? Baby. Okay. Anyway, let's keep this shit going. But you see the mind fucks they do. I'm trying to see when the white one and the black one got the fire. Why y'all didn't send a black sheriff some out there? Oh, they couldn't want no black sheriffs in or something. They couldn't send no black sheriffs out there to de-escalate the situation, because you see when you sent the white one out there, he killed their ass. Okay, but I'm just letting you know what I didn't say it. Shit, they did. You reading the reflection. You want to read it a little further? Hit the link up here. Okay, let's keep it going though. It says shortly after, black soldier storms. Okay, we already read that one. It says, according to the newspaper accounts, Centralville's mayor telegrammed the governor asking that the 364th be related to the North to avoid a serious race riot. Okay, so they wanted to ship his ass off, baby. Okay. Major telegrammed that the governor asked the 364th be related to the North to avoid a serious. Okay, so they would try. You see how you can't trust what the news be saying, and so this shit happened in the down and the dirty, baby. The MI cricket letter, hump your back, eye, and they tried to lie and say, listen, don't tell them this shit happened down here, because we don't want these motherfuckers to get crazy, baby. Tell them that shit happened up north. Okay. All right, so it says Camp Van Dorn, Commodore. I'm just letting you know, everything come from somewhere around this bitch. R.E. Guthrie assured the local civilians that the disturbances had been controlled by military authorities. They are controlling the narrative. They want to control what you hear and what you see. So you fuck around, turn on the radio and hear this shit happen up north. You not knowing this shit happen right up street in my quick letter, hump your back, eye, baby. Okay. It says another near riot broke out in July of 1943 at a service club dance on the base, and the 99th was called to dispirit a crowd of about 2,000, baby. They were cutting up. It says the Army High Command in Washington, D.C. warned base and regimentals commanders that they were to end racial violence or lose their motherfucking job, baby. So this shit got so hard down here in the dirty that it had to go up to Washington, D.C., baby. They had to tell them, look, y'all either got to get that shit together or you finna lose your motherfucking jobs. Okay. It says the 364th morning reports a kind of company, because racism exists within war too, baby. Company in the military too. Company by company daily attendance sheet. Okay, no, dozens of soldiers as AWOL following the Private Walker killing and its aftermath. I bet the fuck they did, baby. Shit, I bet the fuck they did. Private Walker's killing. Yes, they killed him. And his aftermath. A lot of soldiers started going AWOL on the motherfuckers. They started just disappearing on their ass, baby. They said, fuck that shit. Okay. But let's talk about a killer's confession, baby. Let's talk about what really went down. Reflections, hit that like a subscribe button, because we in this deuce and a quarter. If they want to talk about real black history, we here to do it, baby. Let's get to it. Okay. It says Carol's case, a white Mississippi banker, artist, and writer born in 1939, heard hush rumors of a mass killing of black troops during his childhood, baby. So this shit was going through the grapevines, baby. I heard it through the grapevines. Okay. This shit was spreading rapidly around that motherfucker. Okay. You know how when a black person we hear some shit, we spread news quick, baby. Need number 1, 2 people to know we can spread that shit, baby. Okay. It says in 1985, William Marzell, a maintenance man at the bank where Case was president, confessed to Case about his participation in the massacre at Van Dorn, baby. So he started telling motherfuckers what really happened. He know because he participated in this shit, baby. Okay. It says Martell described a night in the fall of 1943 when he and other white troops and military police armed with machine guns surrounded the 364th barracks. Okay, I'm guessing that's where the blacks was, baby. A quoted by Case, Martell don't really matter, said we had the whole area sealed off. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. Baby, they telling you, now you see why projects are like they are. Now you see, because they've been doing these tactics, baby. Okay, they said it was like shooting fish in a barrel. They couldn't miss, baby. It says we opened fire on everything that moved. Do you hear? Do you hear what he said? Do you hear what he said, baby? He said we had the whole area sealed off. It was like shooting fish. They comparing our people to fish in a barrel, baby. They said now this is his confession, not mine. He said we opened fire on everything that moved, shot into barracks, shot them out of trees where some were trying to climb and trying to hide, baby. They were shooting bad. Okay. All right, though. Okay, it says Martin. And then you see why these Huns and ghosts and shit be, y'all get what I'm saying? In certain locations, you have to go back and see what really happened in that motherfucker, baby. Now they be talking about paranormal activities in their houses and shit. Well, what did you do for this paranormal activity to be going on in your house and shit, baby? Is them the ancestors? Okay, let's keep it going. It says Martell really don't matter, explained the black soldiers was easily killed because the firing pins had been removed from all black soldiers' rifles. Baby, they was sending them to war and don't even got pins in their gun. They was sending them off knowing they was gonna die. Do you see what was going on in the MI cricket letter? Hump your back. I'm taking you back long ago, but not that long ago. I'm taking you back long ago, but not that long ago. Reflections. Shit, what's really going on in that motherfucker? Okay. They were trying to climb. This man said they were shooting them out of trees, baby. They compared them to fish, baby. Okay. It says Martell's explained the black soldiers was easily killed because the firing pins had been removed from all black soldiers' rifles, baby. Y'all trying to take y'all ass into that, baby. Okay, you got a bigger war to fight. Okay, but anyway, it says in 2001, the History Channel aired a documentary about the massacre titled The Mystery of the 364, which is shown below, baby. Okay. Okay, so if you want to go look this up on the History Channel, baby, or on YouTube, it's called The Mystery of the 364th, baby. Okay, you see how let's look it up. Let's see, baby. You see they try to put their shits in codes around this motherfucker. Yeah, see here. You can see what's going on. Just look it on up, reflection. Looking up shit is a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Okay? You can find it all right here, baby. They got the movies, the mystery of the 364th. If you want to go back a little bit into it, we talking about the real black kids. We ain't talking about that other shit they be talking about. We talking about the real deal today, okay? Let's get into it. Baby, they took all the pins out of every black person gun. They said, that's a black person gun. Take the pin out that bitch. Yeah. They ain't gonna be here soon. They ain't gonna be here too much longer. That's what they said. Not me. That's what they said. Okay? This shit getting real over here for reflection. This ain't that long ago. It says cases allege the army planned and execute the massacre of troops from the 364th and covered it up by informing next of kin that the soldiers was killed in the line of duties and the bodies weren't even discoverable, baby. So that means these folks is coming up knocking on people's doors and shit, baby. Excuse me. Yes, they was killed in the line of duty, baby, defending their country. And by the way, I know you want to bury their body, cremated, or you get what I'm saying, but we couldn't find that motherfucker either. So what did y'all do with the bodies, baby? That's the next question. What did y'all do with the bodies? What happened to them? What happened to all their bodies? Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all trying to take y'all ass over there. What did I say? We got a bigger war to fight, baby. Okay. It said, I don't know if that one is for you, baby. Okay. It says the book Pressure from a Mississippi. I didn't say this shit, they did. Shit, you did it. They did. Okay. This is his confession. A killer's confession. Not mine. Okay. Let's keep going. It says, don't get mad at the motherfucking messenger. Hit the like and subscribe because you over here with Taretha, baby. We don't make you comfortable over here. We make you uncomfortable, baby. Yes, the truth can make, that's the problem. A lot of people been comfortable lately, and it's time for y'all to get uncomfortable, baby. Okay? It says, and covered it up by informing the next of kin that the soldiers was killed in the line of duty and the bodies was never recoverable. They couldn't even get their people back, baby. Your son went over there and they done shot and killed his ass, and they won't even give you the body. They ain't gonna give you the body because the shit maybe just be looking. Ain't no telling what they was over there doing with them bodies, baby. Didn't I tell you they be doing experiments over there on their ass when they go into war? Okay, but whatever. The Army spent more than 16 months trying to disapprove allegations that 1,200 black soldiers was macerated during a racial disturbance at the Army camp in Mississippi during World War II. Not only during World War II, they been killing them over there, baby. Shit. Okay. It says a final, but they say Mississippi only got 30% of the population out of every state you get what I'm saying, in the USA of the A, baby. But y'all over there killing 1,200. It's called depopulation, baby. Okay, they afraid of that. Woo, 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 woo. You see when they killed that man, they loaded up on their ass. The only reason why they got their ass is because the only reason why they was climbing in trees is because they realized y'all motherfuckers had, you get what I'm saying, took the pins out their guns and shit. They realized they had been set up around that motherfucker. So when you hear 1,200 were massacred, don't think they was massacred because they didn't know how to aim and fire around that bitch. They was massacred because they cheated and they took the pins out their guns, baby. Yes. That's what they did. Let's keep this shit real, baby. It says a final report was issued by the Army on December the 23rd, 1999. 1999? It took them this long to come up with a report? Baby. But anyway, it says there is no documentary evidence whatsoever that any unusual or inexplicable loss or personnel occurred. The Army based some of its conclusions in its 1999 report on records it kept classified. I bet it did. But the Army reported is riddled with dozens of factual errors, merged by gaps as sufferers from internal contradictions and conflicts with other Army reports that diminish its credibility. Okay, so they tried to cover that shit up, but black people, we ask questions. We want to know why about everything. When something ain't right with us, baby, we get to asking why. You get what I'm saying? They weren't having enough answers for the shit wasn't adding up, baby. 1 + 1 didn't equal 2 round it, motherfucker, baby. Okay, let's get into it. It says Malcolm Laplace, a former 364 soldier who told the makers of a documentary that his signature was forged on a key document, accused the Army of covering up the deaths of fellow soldiers by listing them as AWOL. So that's where the term AWOL even came from. So when you hear the term AWOL, know that came from when get what I'm saying, when they was killing our soldiers over there. And a lot of they was trying to cover it up, baby, and just listed them as AWOL, okay? So they couldn't get their families, their benefits, neither around that motherfucker. Okay, let's keep this fuckery going. Okay, it says Laplace, who served as the regiment's clerk, said he is the one who made the changes at the request of the regiment commander, Colonel John F. Goodman, who has since died. I bet he didn't wait till he died till he told the story. But anyway, it says, I worked with Colonel Goodman for day after day, month after month. I sat at a desk right outside his office. I recall on 4 different occasions he had revised journal entries. That means he switched them bitches around, baby. On one occasion, he provided me with the information for an entry that read 20 black soldiers had been found murdered. I typed it up and gave it to him. About an hour later, he came back to me and said, Sergeant, I have given you the wrong information. What he gave me now read that 20, baby. Do you hear what I'm saying? 20 black soldiers was AWOL. At first, it said that they had been found murdered. Then he went back and said, "Oh no, we can't put that shit in there. We need to put that they went AWOL, baby." Okay, so a lot of soldiers that they were saying were going AWOL, or a lot of times when they tell your people be went AWOL, they ass be murdered like a motherfucker. Reflection, okay. But my question is, what are y'all doing with the fucking bodies? Okay, is it harvest? What y'all doing now? How in the hell do you go from murdered to absent without leave? I'm just trying to see. That happened on 3 other occasions when it was 10 black soldiers murdered. So they tell you what's going on down in the MI curriculum. Hump your back, baby. They tell you they the motherfucker said, hey, no, you need to change that to they went AWOL, they went missing or some shit. We don't know. And then about 3, then 1, all the same thing. So they tell you this is something that's been going on. So you sitting over there enrolling in this motherfucker, not even knowing, you get what I'm saying? Your family may not never know what the fuck is going. You got a bigger fight to fight. Reflection. Shit, I ain't got time. Okay. It says, however, LaPlace says he never saw or heard about any mass shootings at Camp Van Dorn. In December 1943, the remaining men of the 364th were relocated. So the ones that they didn't kill were relocated to the camp in the Orthing Island. Oh, reflection. They took them all the way from this. So who all they didn't kill? The rest of them, they took to Alaska, baby. They took them off a coast, baby. In Mississippi, have y'all heard this island right here, baby? We know we ain't. It says the first humans entered the Americas along the coast through the we gotta read that right there, reflection. Okay. The Alaskan island that humans can't conquer. The small grouping of uninhibited islands is over 300 committed. So they saying people don't even be at this island. Ain't nobody even supposed to be at this island, but yet they are sending. You got to research, reflection. You just can't be like, oh, okay, they at the camp in Atherine Islands, baby. It ain't even no people supposed to be over there off the coast of Alaska, baby. What is you talking about? So they saying they sent them all them other places they could have sent them in the U.S. of the A, baby. They took them all the way to Alaska. They said you done seen too much and you done heard too motherfuckers too much. So we finna take you out, baby. These are sun people. They come from the MI curriculum where it's extra hot in the summertime and took them all the way over there to Alaska. Keep in mind, us sun babies, we don't thrive in the motherfucking coldness. So what is you taking them over there for, baby? What the fuck is you doing with them? Putting them on ice? Okay, but anyway, let's keep it going. Reflection. It says it was then. So they took them from Mississippi to a camp in Alaska because they'd seen too much, because they'd heard too much, okay? And it already took them months to cover up that 20 soldiers was murdered, but they claimed that they went AWOL in the MI curriculum, hump your back, baby. Okay? Shit. All right. It says it was then that their personal roster began to show signs of loss in that motherfucker, baby. Nearly a thousand enlisted men, a third of regiment, disappeared from the Others Island with no explanation. So they saying they sent all them men over there, which was more than 1,000, because nearly 1,000 was enlisted. A third, which means 300 out of the 1,000 disappeared with no explanation. Reflection, they are from MI curriculum, hump your back, They don't know Alaska like that. Where they going? What shit? In order for them to get back to the MI, they gotta jump on a plane or something. They can't swim back over here. Reflection. So I'm just trying to figure out, where did they go? Okay, so that's like 300 families that don't know where they thinking first of all, they think they in the camp. They probably never even made it to the camp, made it out the camp. They saying they took them to Alaska, and after they took them to Alaska, they saying they just disappeared over there. They don't know where the fuck they at. Okay? Reflection. It's time to open our eyes. It's time to see what the fuck is really going on around here. Reflection. Again, we were over here talking about, y'all get what I'm saying? If you just jumped in, the 1,200 black soldiers that was massacred by white soldiers in my curriculum, hump your back, curriculum I. You hear what I'm saying? I can skip a couple of eyes, but it's all right. You get what I'm saying? If you will look closely at Mississippi, you get ISIS. Hit that like, subscribe button. You with Taretha.